I think every woman is beautiful in their own way. Let's end the video.
All Ukrainians are so pretty. When you go outside, there is no not pretty girl. But that is not true.
Ой, я знаю. Wow. So it was really interesting.
Hello. I think every woman is beautiful in their own way.
What else he can say? What else?
Let's end the video.
In Ukrainian, many people think that beauty standard, girl with blonde hair and blue eyes, and also tall girls have so many popularity, I would say.
Okay, I think in Russia we have no really like beauty standard or something like this, but the most Russian girls have kind of like strong image, even if the makeup, even if some clothes. A lot of girls in Russia do the lips very big and they like it. I think like strong image, like strong woman image with the smoky eyes, it maybe can be the beauty standard in Russia.
In Uzbek, we also don't have a very strong beauty standard, but probably many people in Uzbekistan prefer not very skin, not very big woman body, with black hair, I think, and brown eyes. Central Asia classic.
Georgia, I also think we don't have really strict beauty standards. I think the women like to have like more mature and strict appearance. They use like strong makeup and also like to have like big lips. Also, they should be like so slim.
In Kazakhstan, we also don't have like that strict and maybe unhealthy standards, but maybe as in other countries, big lips, big eyes, maybe big brown eyes, pretty smile, that kind of stuff. Maybe, yeah, maybe we have it.
In Estonia, we prefer to have tan skin. So if in some countries people use creams to whiten their skin, we use creams to like tan our skin. And I think in general, like, we don't have one single idea of beauty, but I think people prefer to look healthy. The focus is more on having a natural beauty. If someone does a lot of procedures, it's not really considered the beauty standard.
We have the same.
Yeah, we have really like aesthetic things, and if you like will see the Russian YouTube of Russian speaking country, a lot of YouTubers do like fair aesthetic makeup, let's look and something like this. Yeah, it's very popular in Russia.
I heard, for example, that in Russia, as in Estonia, people prefer more tan skin, but sometimes very different. And I heard, for example, in Kazakh, a Kazakh girl would like to look like sometimes like Korean standards. For example, in TikTok, I saw that more bloggers, more TikToker girls, who are very popular, do some Korean makeup, Chinese makeup, and they really like Korean standards. I
think now because of Hallyu, it's Korean skincare, Korean makeup, and the Asian makeup is very popular. Then in Russia bloggers to like try to do the Chinese or like Korean makeup. It's really popular now.
Because Estonia is such a small country, we tend to be influenced more by foreign trends and standards. So I think US definitely influences it. And when it comes to the sort of aesthetic to have, I think the clean girl aesthetic is definitely popular. Yeah, it's more like looking like clean and natural and healthy. I think that's kind of where the trend is right now.
In Kazakhstan, I'm not sure about like makeup and that kind of stuff. Really? I'm not an expert, yeah. But I think most popular makeup styles, maybe clean girl, maybe Korean makeup, Asian makeup, but also we have our own style of makeup, I guess. It's like, we have a term, VIP Kazakh, VIP Kazakhs, and girls usually do that kind of makeup. If you find a photo, please place it somewhere here. Yeah.
In Georgia, I think we have like more American or European style. And for makeup, Georgians have like strong features on the face, so they also like to do strong makeup to show these features, I think. And recently also Korean beauty standards starting to be really famous, but mostly we have like European style, I think.
Since Korea getting so much popular these days, in Ukraine there is so many girls who like doing some Korean style makeup also, but I can't say that it's beauty standard. It's more like in interests and like being influenced, I would say. What about standard? I think more clean makeup, or sometimes when you have some party, people like doing like strong black smoky eyes.
I think many people would agree with me. I heard a lot of stereotypes about women beauty, and in every country, people maybe say that Ukrainian women are the most beautiful. But that's not my opinion. Please don't hate me.
What about your opinion?
Which stereotype we have about Uzbek beauty?
Honestly, when I think about Uzbek, I'm thinking about some natural.
Yeah, natural girls with very thick hair, thick and black hair, and sometimes curly, thick brows, big eyes, and sometimes natural or not natural, big lips. When other people imagine that Uzbek beauty girl, they imagine like this, very natural, but Central Asia beauty.
I think Russia kind of same, like natural stereotype, like people in another countries always say to me, oh, Russian girls is really like beauty without makeup too. But for me, like all my friends do really like strong makeup, and they really like always think about their makeup like every minute, you know, like. So I think the Russian girls are more like care about the makeup, about style, something like this. More like the stereotypes that's natural Russian girl with cow and I don't know, milk, something like in the some house, country house, you know, not like this. No, where now Russian woman is like city strong women, yeah, like more.
When I watched some videos, like in Korea, like social experiments, when someone coming to Koreans and asking like which country girl you think is the most pretty, most of Koreans actually saying Ukraine. And when they are asking why, they all saying that all Ukrainians are so pretty. When you go outside, there is no not pretty girl. But since I'm Ukrainian and I'm from Ukraine, that is not true. How can I say that? So it will be not that like looking bad, you know. Yeah, there is so many pretty girls, but it's not like when you go outside, there is everyone's pretty. It's not like that. But yeah, there is many pretty girls. There is many stereotypes that Ukrainians like doing lips or like fillers in like cheek, you know. It's actually so common these days, and I don't really think about that bad. People just want to look pretty, and it's just their opinion.
Well, I don't think a lot of people know about Georgia, so when I say Georgia, they really don't know which style or what kind of people we are, but I think we're more women in Georgia like to dress well, and they have more natural beauty when you go outside, a lot of European style.
I don't think that Kazakh women have like that stereotypical beauty, but I know that Kazakh women usually they look good, they dress fabulous, they prefer to be stylish and also smell good, that kind of stuff. And about the face, maybe Kazakh women associated with Asian and European, like the mix of beauty, maybe.
Same with Georgia, like I don't think anyone ever thinks like, what do Estonian women look like? But I think people might assume that they're very Nordic looking because they are so close to Finland. But in reality, like people look very different. There's a lot of people with blonde, brown, black hair, ginger hair, like all different colors of eyes, like everyone is very different. Because of that, we don't really have a single beauty standard as well, because everyone is so different, so they kind of focus more on like individual standard that they have set for themselves.
This is one of the famous Russian actresses. She really famous, I think, by age people, like about from 20 to 30. Old people are know her too.
She famous because of course, her work, also because of her relationships, a little bit scandal. Therefore, I know her, but I don't know her films. She's fabulous. I think she looked like typical Russian beauty standard.
Blue eyes, blonde hair.
Yeah.
I think her hair color in specific is like very typical for like Eastern Europe and Russia, where they have like, it's not like white blonde, but we call it like potato skin colored hair. Like, no, like because of the color, you know, because it looks kind of brown, but it also looks blonde. So yeah, I think she looks very like stereotypical, beautiful Russian girl.
Ukraine.
Whoa.
In Ukraine, she's so famous actress. Her name is Ksenia. She's so famous by acting so good, and these days she's popular, and so she's gone so many shows. When she's talking about her life, actually for me, she's like the idol. I don't know, she's really pretty and so my style. Look at her makeup, it's so strong. Ukrainians really like that style of makeup. I think actually Ukrainians and Russians have kind of same standard. As I said before, in Ukraine there is so many girls like blonde hair and blue eyes, but this type of like strong face and like dark hair is also so popular.
I think they have like different aesthetic. They're both like probably in the beauty standard, but they're like different types of beauty. Like one is very like soft and looks very nature like related, I don't know. But then she's like stronger and like
They have same standards, but they just choose different.
Depends on taste of a person, I guess.
Yes.
Different in the video.
I think she's so old right now, and the photos we saw, it was like from her debut, I think. But she still looks pretty.
she looks a little bit like American. She reminds me the actress that played in, maybe because her hair is wavy here, who played in 13 Reasons Why, like the main lead. She looks a little bit like that actress. And
This one, right? Then
this picture is kind of strange of her, but when she had like long hair and it was wavy, then I was like, okay, she looks a little bit like her.
This is a popular actress of theater or and the movie and serials in Uzbekistan. Yes, she's very famous, very beautiful, I think.
Really pretty. It's kind of like natural,
Yes.
strong woman, you know? Like
They have, as a Russian and Ukrainian, they have two different, like strong and natural.
I don't know why, but for me she looks a bit Turkish.
Turkish.
A little bit.
Yes,
I was about to say the same.
because of her clothes.
Face and the eyes.
She reminds me of some Turkish famous actress. I forgot her name, but
They look more Arabic than Asian or European.
In the sense of a mix of Asian and Arabic, or Asian and European, it's like why she kind of maybe reminds us of like a Turkish.
I think that Asian in Europe, it's Kazakh. They more Asian than Uzbek. Uzbek people don't look like a mix of European and Asian. They look like Turkish, therefore, because of they have a more Persian blood, I think. That's also her. In traditional Uzbek.
I was just like about to say it looks a little bit like contrasting with traditional clothes, and then her face looks very modern, but I think she looks very pretty in
I think
traditional clothes.
makeup is differences than her traditional clothes, because makeup is more modern than traditional, and she have traditional Uzbek braids.
Wow.
So this is Aya Shalkar, the model from Kazakhstan. I think she used to live in the US for maybe a couple of years. She's really popular on Instagram, and every female and every male in Kazakhstan knows her.
She's really pretty. In the first photo, I think you can really see that the vibe is kind of also like mix of like European and Asian. Eye color and the skin tone and everything is very like European, but then really like strong black hair and kind of the eye shape is more like Asian. But yeah, I think she's really pretty. I don't know any of these people, so I'm seeing them for the first time, but she looks very nice.
I know her because of TikTok, some of her videos from her model work. She's amazing. I heard that really people in Kazakh think that she's the most beautiful woman. They look more Asian.
I think because we have like Mongolic blood, but Uzbeks maybe have less or don't have.
Yes, I think we have Mongolic blood, but it mixed not with European, I think. I think it mixed with the Persian, therefore.
So she doesn't look like typical Kazakh girl. Kazakh look like different. They may look like this, they may look like...
Yeah, they make it look like light color, eye light color.
She looks like Korean. Really? She looks like
is-
Korean actor.
This is Aruzhan Jazilbekova, so she's very popular actress in Kazakhstan. But she looks like typical Kazakh girl, not like Aya Shalkar. She looks more Kazakh, I think.
I think she looks like Uzbek.
I think she's so Asian.
I see a little bit of Asian and a little bit bit of European together. I don't know, but there's something European here also.
I don't know. I could even see her being like a South Asian person maybe. I think she has a very like versatile look. I think she could play a lot of different roles.
Oh, cute.
Akbota Nur, she's also an actress from Kazakhstan. I don't know anything about her more, but she's a very popular actress.
She looks really cute.
I think she looks a little bit Turkish.
For me, a little bit Thailand.
Oh,
I was just about to say like Thailand.
So that's why I say Kazakh look different. They look so different. You can distinguish Kazakh person between like Asians. It's really hard.
Whoa.
She's the model in Georgia, and she was the first Georgian model that ran in the Victoria's Secret's model show. Also, the first Georgian who was on the cover of the book. They said like Georgians have strong features, and that's why she's really popular. And natural beauty, like this is not typical Georgian one, but yeah, like she has strong features and more natural beauty. That's why I chose her.
She's really pretty, and she's like, her beauty is a bit different from what we've seen before, I think, because she has like, you know, short hair, but I think she's really pretty. Like I really like her lips, like she has very pretty like lip shape, and her hair is really nice.
She looks kind of natural. She looks like she didn't use a lot of like makeup or something like this.
Wow.
Wow.
Very strong woman.
Whoa. It looks so different.
Yeah.
So this is Getariani, a singer, and she's like been famous for so long, ever since she was really young. She even had like one song that years later became really popular in Japan somehow because they remixed it or something. But yeah, she was in Eurovision, and that's like also where she got more famous. But yeah, if you ask like Estonian guys who their like celebrity crush, I think for a lot like she's that person. More tan. Like the first photo is from like early 2000s, so that's why that's going on. But the other one is like more recent.
I think she'll be so popular in Ukraine. Her strong features and the way she do makeup and just her aura is so like cool. I like it.
And she looks like Jessie J in the first picture.
Actually.
Okay, so this is another singer, and like now she's in her mid 40s, I think, or early 40s. But yeah, she's been like famous as long as I can remember, pretty much. She has that like the blonde hair, and she's very like talented as well in music, so that's why.
Very beautiful and remind me American.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Like we get a lot of influence from the US, like trend-wise and everything, so I think that really shows among the pop stars and famous people.
For Ukraine, I think it's similar. Many people saying that Ukrainians are pretty, and every people just talking that people in Ukraine like doing lip fillers, but I cannot say it's not true because it is true. I really like actually Ukrainian standards.
For me, I first time saw some people from Georgia and Estonia, so it was really interesting to see famous people from their country.
For me, it was very interesting because I don't even know about Georgia or Estonia beauty standards, and I just know about some beauty standards about Ukrainian, Russian, and Kazakh, but it was good.
I expected the people to be a lot more similar and for us to have like similar standards of beauty, so I was surprised that there was a lot bigger variety of different. I think like generally there was a lot of common ground of like what people think. I think like the Georgian girl was the most beautiful in my opinion. Yeah, I can see why she's so successful as a model.
Today we talked about beauty standards in 6 different countries.
If you like this video, like, comment and subscribe our channel.
See you next time.
Bye.